So Vogter2100 tagged me to do a 5 facts video. This isn't one of the facts, but it is a fact that I love Vault. And Vault will be the main fuel for this video. Fact number 1. I am ridiculously flexible. If I may demonstrate. Yeah, my thumbs do this thing, so it's kind of hard to gauge their flexibility. Ow, keys. Alright. One more. Probably didn't see it, but I leaned backwards till I landed on my hands. Fact 2. I have nearly died, or been in a situation where I could have easily died, a small handful of times. When I was very young, about kindergarten aged, we lived in a trailer, and a friend of my mother's was over one night, dropped his cigarette in the chair. They threw a glass of water on it, figured they got it. When I woke up the next day, the house was full of smoke. Very thick smoke. Fortunately, managed to get the chair out, and everything was fine. In that same trailer, I almost bit it again, because I didn't like eating vegetables and fruit and all that stuff, little kids are. So my mom would give me Flintstones vitamins. Well, they taste like candy. I eventually figured out where they were kept, opened the bottle, and had at them. It would have actually been really embarrassing to have died from a vitamin overdose, but I was sick for a few days, so yeah, that was awesome. One time, driving out on the dirt roads with my dad, lightning struck probably no more than 10 feet in front of the car. I don't know the exact effect lightning would have striking a vehicle with people in it, but I assume it would be very bad. After that, there was scout camp. Now, I know I couldn't swim, but it's like, oh, we gotta go take the swimming test, dur. Well, jump in the lake, sink down into the water, and I just kind of stayed there. I wasn't floating back up, I wasn't going anywhere. After 2 or 3 seconds, I figured something was wrong, opened my eyes, looked about. They have a ladder coming off the dock. Made my way over to it and climbed out. So yeah, that was awesome. Then most recently there was the incident with the moose. almost hit a fucking moose. It's in my other video. Riding with a friend, highway speed, sudden moose, swerve, swerve, swerve. Yeah. Life is grand. Fact number 3. As a child, I loved taking apart clocks and watches. I have some of these pieces down here. Here's the faceplate from one watch, clock. This is one of the outer casings to an old alarm clock. I'm guessing this came from an electric one. This is a big old spring that I assume is from this one, watch band with plastic, digital watch. No clue what clock this came from. Another watch face. This one, I don't know if I'll be able to get you to see it, but there's a bunch of little gears in there that came from a small watch. A couple more gears from some clocks. Parts to a clock. I love taking apart clocks as a kid. It's probably one of the reasons I loved Legos too. Fact 4. In 2006, I competed in a Scholastics Day competition against more than 800 students from 34 high schools in the field of general biology. I placed 3rd. Then in 2007, I competed against more than 1,000 students from 35 high schools in the area of business law. Again, I placed 3rd. Fact number 5. As a child growing up, I had vision problems. I had dyslexia and a tracking problem. I would flip B's and D's constantly. And when reading, if there was a word here and then a word down here that was the same word, my eyes would skip from one down to the other and it would throw me off. So I had to be in special education class for the dyslexia and the tracking problem. I had to do vision therapy, and one of the things the doctor told me for vision therapy was play video games, particularly a Game Boy. So the first video game I played was Pokemon for the Game Boy. Yeah, that's awesome. This was back 4th grade, 5th grade, when it was kind of still popular at the time. And now I have a bunch of Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance, DS, Xbox, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and computer games, such as Fallout 3. So yes, vision therapy ended up getting me hooked on video games.